Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today finally is a monumental day at Galaxy's Edge. Last night, surprisingly, they finally released the Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars versions of her legacy lightsabers here at Galaxy's Edge, Walt Disney World. I have no clue if these were released in California at Disneyland, because that park is still closed, unfortunately, and they only have lightsabers available at the downtown Disney district area. I have a Star Wars store, so I have no clue if these are available out west, but I know Batu East just got these in last night, which is crazy story. I was in Galaxy's Edge last night with my wife because I had a feeling, and some rumors were stirring, that on October 30th that these lightsabers were going to come out, along with, because season 2 of The Mandalorian came out, that was going to be a big release. We were there about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Went in Dok Ondars, absolutely nothing. So we, did our little shopping, and we headed out for the day. And coming to find out later that night, Ashley Eckstein herself showed up at Galaxy's Edge in Dok Ondars and signed about 200 of these lightsaber sets for guests. Took pictures, all kind of craziness. That would have been insane. I'm gonna put some pictures up here to verify that story, but it's crazy. We just had to have just missed her by, maybe an hour or less of, being there for Ashley Eckstein to actually get these signed in person. But luckily, a rope dropped Galaxy's Edge and Batu this morning, and they did have a bunch of the signed Ashley Eckstein Ahsoka Tano sabers left. So I definitely picked one up. They were saying they had about 200. She signed about 200 of these in person, and once they're gone, they were gone, and then you're going to be back to selling, the non-signed version. But so, luckily enough, I was able to get my hands on there. See the glare. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ashley Eckstein signed Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars. Different from the Rebels Clone Wars, which has a white symbol. This one has a blue and a green symbol, because this lightsaber set supposedly has the color-changing technology similar to the Darth Revan, that Elite series that just happened to come out, a couple weeks ago. So we're gonna check these out. I have not opened these and taken a look at them yet. I did cut the the factory sealing off yet, so we didn't have to struggle with that while trying to film it. But we're gonna do this together. We're gonna check these out and see if we can figure out how these operate compared to the Elite series, and see the color changing technology in action. But here we go. Let's pop this bad boy open. Look at that. Wow. Look at the chrome work. Absolutely beautiful. I must say, they are extremely light compared to the Rebels version. It's on the top shelf there. I don't know if you can see them, but they're up there. Extremely light compared to them, and they definitely seem to be a lot smaller. That's the larger of the two hilts. I love the crossbar on the emitter end. It's pretty cool. And where's our ignition switches here? Oh, there we go. Is this a slider? Okay, the ignition switch, excuse me, ignition switch is in the traditional position. No surprises there. What does it say? It says hold button for 5 seconds for blade color change. So once we get our blade in there, we'll check that out. And then here's the smaller one, which does not have the that T effect on the emitter. Definitely a lot shorter than the other one. I love the pommel on her Clone Wars set also. But there you go. There's a size comparison. I'd say maybe 2 inches shorter between the two hilts. But maybe the ignition switch on this one is in that little black groove there. It's a little switch. Yeah, it's a little switch. But be kind of cool, because you can rock 2 different colors on if you wanted to on each of the separate hilts. But let's get our blade and check out this light blade color changing action. I'm curious to what the default color is on these as well. Same exact lock-in sound when you put the blade in. And default, we got blue. It does. It sounds very similar to the Rebels version. I feel like there's a slashing sound in there that the other one didn't have. I I'd really have to have the side-by-side comparison to tell, but it really sounds to me like there's a little slightly different sound to it, but very, very similar. Now let's just say hold button 5 seconds for blade color change. Now that was pretty cool. I like that color change animation, how it like pulsated like that. But there you go, now we're green. And the sound actually changed. You hear that? It's got a little deeper of a howl to it. Let's switch it back. There you go. It does change the sound as well. Now that is really cool. Which the Darth Revan, I don't really, you know, it's just pretty sad. I can't really remember if it changed the sound. I know it changed the blade color, but it changed the sound also. Let's do it again. Got like that hum, high-pitched hum with the blue. Switch to green, and it kind of has that Luke Return of the Jedi type sound to it. It's got all the striking animations, but very cool. Definitely got some new technology in there, which I honestly thought the price point was going to be a lot higher on these because of the color changing technology. The Darth Revan Elite series was like $249. The Palpatine's going to be $249. So when I heard that they were going to have the color changing effect on these, I figured ain't no way they're going to be the same price point we're looking at. At least I was thinking at least $249, but they still were $199 for the set, even with the color changing technology. So I'm going to go ahead and light up the smaller one now, and we'll see how that looks lit up and check out the color change on that effect. But very impressed with the quality on these. And the ignition on this one is right there. This one's a little trickier to... There we go. Now, if I was smart, I would have had a second blade prepared so we could have them side by side, but of course I was not, and they're over there in the corner. There you go, and let's see. This one's actually got a separate button. The ignition switch on the smaller one is right here, but to switch the color is on the opposite side. It says press and hold there for 5 seconds. Once again, changes the sound. Very cool. Definitely really cool technology. I'm truly amazed that they incorporated that into this hilt, both hilts, and didn't really affect the price point, which is great. So I'm definitely impressed with the quality of these. They look nice. They sound amazing. I'm truly amazed they you know, that sound changes with the when you change the blade color, and just the price point, like I said, is the same. And for Ashley too, shout out to Ashley Eckstein for putting in the effort to sign 200 of these legacy lightsabers for the guests at Dok Ondars. So at least that's here that they did here in Walt Disney World. Hopefully she'll do something. They'll do something out west if and when they do get these available for sale. But there you go. Let me know what you guys think of the new Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars Legacy lightsaber set. They are hot. They were selling like crazy this morning, especially since they got the autographed versions. There was a huge line. I didn't wait too terribly long because I did get there really early. As soon as the park opened, went straight to Doc's to get in line. But I saw lines later in the day, and it was at least an hour plus wait, to get in there to get some lightsabers. But there you go. If you're in the Florida area, pick these bad boys up. You would definitely not be disappointed. Now, they also released, finally, probably the #1 most requested lightsaber that I get. Count Dooku Darth Tyrannus was also released today. I have it on hand and will be filming that video as soon as I wrap up filming this one, so stay tuned. We're going to probably upload this one today and be on the lookout tomorrow for the Darth Tyrannus Count Dooku Legacy lightsaber review finally. So we got back-to-back lightsaber reviews here today, or this weekend. So what a great Halloween surprise. We'll take a look at the case one more time with Ashley Eckstein. I keep trying to say Ashley because her last name, but Ashley Eckstein. Shout out to her for signing all these for all the guests. here at Walt Disney World. Super awesome, and I really wish I had the opportunity to run into her and have her sign it in person, though. There you go, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're going to pick up one of these new Ahsoka sets. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions. You can follow me on Twitter at Pen2Flow, and this has been the Pen2Flow Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars Legacy Lightsaber Perspective.